Hey, Luke, just wanted to get your thoughts on the increased role you've been playing of late, and certainly specifically since Bruce arrived, how much you're enjoying, the trust and the ice time you're getting right now, and how you're feeling about your game.
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, anytime you're playing more and having a bigger responsibility, it's always a great feeling. You're not really thinking as much out there. You're just going and playing and using your instincts. And yeah, I've been fortunate to get a little bit bigger role here to start, and you know, feel so far good. I still feel like obviously I can get better and improve in a lot of areas, but at this point, I think everyone's doing a great job of kind of filling roles and having more a little bit defined roles, I guess you could say, in certain situations throughout the lineup. And I think guys are stepping up when their number is called upon, and everyone's doing a good job right now. So you just try to help out any way you can and help the team. And I'm no different than any other guy in our locker room right now.
How big of a difference do you sense in terms of the belief within the group, and maybe more specifically within the penalty kill unit, which has been a lot better?
Yeah, obviously the belief, throughout the lineup in our group is way different. Obviously, we're finding ways to kind of win games right now, and early on in the season, we're finding ways to probably lose games. We're hanging around in a lot of games, a lot of 1-goal games, and penalty kill was a huge part of it. Obviously, our penalty kill wasn't great to start the year. It's no secret. Everyone's talked about the struggles we had and how the percentages were, and how many we were giving up per game and all that sort of stuff. And we've kind of reshaped a few things and had a couple different changes to the system. I think guys are doing a good job. We're using more guys on the penalty kill, which is also good too. And you're able to keep guys more fresh legs out there. And guys are just kind of working as a tandem right now. And saying that too, your goaltender has to be your best penalty killer, and our goalies have been great for us lately too. So all in all, it's a work in progress. I don't think we're quite, where we think we can be, but there's no question we've improved.
We have just the one question right now. That's Barry DeLay, Global Sports.
Hi, Luke. I just wanted to get a comment on the way you guys are forechecking. It's really noticeable, the pressure that you are putting on the other team. Playing that style, why do you think that's working for you guys? And just it seems to be everybody who's chipping in on that.
Well, I can just speak, I guess, from the other way. If you're a defenseman going back for a puck, or you're in your own end, and you got a team that's forechecking hard and putting that pressure on you and kind of coming in on waves and they're right on top of you, it's tough to break the puck out as a defenseman. So I mean, when you flip that around and you got your forecheck going and guys are working for each other, and if a puck gets shifted side to side, you got that other guy jumping, and you got kind of guys filling in through the middle. It allows the D man to get down, and like I said, when everyone stays close together and works together, it can be effective. So like I said, when you play against it as a defenseman, it's tough to get at your end. You feel like your guys are right on top of you, and it's tough to break the puck out, at the goal. So I think, when you have a forecheck like that, guys work together, it can be effective, and it allows you to, create more opportunities and create puck recoveries in the offensive zone. So, guys are doing a good job. And at the end of the day, it's just about work ethic and moving your legs and skating.
Just one more thing. Usually on a back-to-back, the team that's rested has the advantage, but the Kings are going to have a lot of rust. You guys played last night. Do you think that's an opportunity to jump on them tonight in the first?
They played the other night, so I mean, they got a day off in between games here, so they've had a game since their break, so I don't know if they'll be rusty. They've like I said, I think they played Vegas the other night, so yeah, obviously, we've done that in the past few, where we've had some teams come in on back-to-backs into Vancouver, and we're able to take advantage of that, and I'm sure that's exactly what they're talking about right now. Get them on a back-to-back, and there's no question it is back-to-backs are tough, and there's no question, sometimes I guess energy levels are a little different, but at the end of the day, I mean, it's what you're always taught growing up as a kid. It's mind over matter sometimes, and you got to find a way to mentally get through it and push yourself and challenge yourself. And, you got nothing to save it for at the end of the day. It's back-to-back games, and guys will get the rest tomorrow. So, I mean, like I said, it'll be mentally challenging, and, we'll have to be ready from the start of the puck, drop of the puck, because they'll be ready to come for sure.
Great. Any last questions for Luke Schenn here before we let him go? We'll go to Dan Greenspan, NHL.com.
Hey, Luke. Obviously, the game against the Kings was Bruce's first when you played him last. Just how would you kind of sum up the run you've been on going back to that game? How much of the turnaround is belief? How much of it is just better hockey?
I think those go hand in hand. Obviously, you got to play better hockey, to start believing. But I mean, at the same time, you have that belief and that confidence, not only in yourself but one another and in your teammates and guys stepping up at different times, knowing that guys are going to do whatever it takes to get the job done. Sometimes it's special teams getting the job done. Sometimes it's goaltending. Sometimes it's 5-on-5 play. It's just there's a lot of different combinations that obviously go into a bit of a streak like that. So there's no question that, you play better hockey and you kind of get that belief back, that confidence back. And, that's what carries you throughout the course of the year is that ability to, I think you can hang with any team and compete and win hockey games. So, obviously today's a new day. Obviously everyone's, there's talk about, what we've accomplished in the past, however many couple weeks, but in saying that, it's just, we're still nowhere near where we need to be. So get day at a time here, and that's what we'll approach it. We'll focus on tonight and move on from there.
Down here in Southern California, we're obviously familiar with Bruce from his time in Anaheim. Just what stood out to you during these few weeks you've been together with him?
I think just, positive mindset. He's got a good message that he relays to the guys, in meetings before the game, intermissions, and he's a confident guy back there too. Obviously, he's been around for a long time and knows what works. And I think just for our group right now, a lot of right now guys are kind of getting different opportunities. It was a clean slate for a lot of guys, and guys are playing different minutes, different roles, and I think everyone's just kind of buying in right now. And he's great at communicating with the guys, not only as a group but individually too. He'll come up and he's an easy guy to talk to. He'll joke around, and when it's business, it's business, and he could put his foot down at times when it needs to be, like any good coach would do. But at times away from the rink, or when it's not game time, he's a pretty approachable guy, and I think guys respect that, and he's easy guy to talk to.
Okay, we have one last question now from Jeff Patterson with Rinkwide Sports. Jeff, go ahead.
Hey, Luke, star power in the NHL comes in all shapes and sizes. You were a teammate briefly of Anze Kopitar's. You have faced him, I'm sure, over the years a number of times. What do you appreciate about him, and what makes him such a tough competitor to handle defensively?
He's so good. He's been doing it for so long. I mean, just when you think of a 200-foot player, he's the first guy that comes up in every conversation, and his consistency, and he plays all areas of the game. And I think when I was playing in LA, I couldn't believe, actually going back for a puck, how you could just basically get the puck anywhere in the middle of the ice, and it could be 10 feet ahead of him, or 3 feet behind him. He'll pick it up off his skate, and it's an easy breakout once the puck's on and sticks. So he's such a good responsible player in the defensive zone. He competes hard, and in the neutral zone, he can he's deceptive and kind of undercover speed, and he's a big body, obviously, in the offensive zone too. Hard to handle in the corners and in front of the net, and great hands, great shot, and complete player. I mean, he's accomplished so much in his career, and like I said, he's getting older, but he still hasn't slowed down at all. He's an incredible player for them, and done a lot for this franchise and organization. So I know firsthand, and playing with him for a short time, and he brings it every night, and it's going to be another tough challenge playing him tonight.
Great, thanks.
Okay, great. Thank you, Luke. We'll leave it there.